So these first two clips are of my youngest client, and they're from about 8 months ago when he came to me asking for some help with getting stronger and more athletic for the sports that he played, while also getting a little bit bigger in just muscular size and everything like that. So this was a long time ago, I believe roughly 8 months or more ago. This first picture here is his overhead press statistics. Now all of his lifts are starting to decrease at the end here because his sport is about to come back into season, and he has been doing a lot more conditioning and plyometrics and not a ton of strength training, because that's just what I'm doing for him. Anyway, that's his overhead press. As you can see, it was steadily increasing with progressive overload and strength over the past 8 months or so, if I remember right. This is his hang clean, and I'm only showing this because it made some people upset in one of my previous videos that I recommended this. But oh well. This is his trap bar deadlift. Now, the reason I have him do trap bar deadlifts and not conventional deadlifts is because conventional deadlifts can be a little more dangerous for newer and inexperienced lifters, and also he's younger, so I don't want him to get injured. But obviously, conventional deadlifts are great, and I love them. And this is his bench press, which has steadily increased, and then, like I said, all of his lifts have begun to decrease because he is doing a lot more conditioning, he is losing some weight, and obviously mass moves mass. So he's not super concerned about strength at the moment. And these are some of his clips of him doing the trap bar deadlifts. And this is roughly 8 months later. I don't have an exact time because I just don't remember. That's my fault. But I had some people saying that the lifts that I do and that I say people to do, sorry, that didn't make any sense, that I recommend for people to do, they don't build mass. And that's up to you guys to decide. And I'm not saying that anyone has to do the lifts I recommend. I'm not forcing them onto anyone in any way. I'm just putting them out there and saying, hey, these are good if you're an athlete, which I said in the video that some people got upset about. And I mean, this is the first comment here. He said that cleans had zero carryover to hypertrophy. I think the title of the video made him very upset. And at first I was like, okay, well, maybe he doesn't understand what hypertrophy is. So I explained to him what hypertrophy was and that it wasn't just bodybuilding. And then he said that no one said that they wouldn't result in muscle growth, even though he had literally just said that. But I want to apologize to this viewer because I think I came off in a bad way. And I also just want to say that I'm sorry that you thought that this is a bodybuilding channel when in fact it is not. I personally don't do bodybuilding. I have nothing against it, and if that's what you enjoy, go for it. Do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, this channel is for sports performance and athletes. But he was just a little confused, I think, and he had really no strong arguments, so I wasn't even sure what he was trying to get across. He didn't really have any points he was pushing, but he ended up getting upset, and he name dropped a few people that he watches, because I told him that before he should try to tell me what I should and shouldn't recommend, he should at least educate himself, and that I had been through NASM. So he told me that he watches Dr. Mike and a few other people, which the other people I'd never heard of, and I've only heard of Dr. Mike and seen a few things about him. I don't actually watch him because, again, I don't really care much for bodybuilding. But from what I have seen, Dr. Mike is strictly a bodybuilder. And so I can understand why he would get upset that I said that the two exercises which I recommended were Olympic lifts and also just strength purpose lifts would help you grow muscle, because they are not lifts that bodybuilders typically do, because they are a barbell movement and not a machine-based movement. But I just want to say that I'm sorry that the message was misinterpreted. And I think the title of the video was 2 exercises to get you from stick to thick, which I just thought that was a fun and funny title, and it was kind of catchy. And it really, it's not like I'm writing down the step-by-step guide on how to train. And again, I never once said that this is something that everyone had to do. But I just wanted to put that out there. And I'd been talking with him in the comments for a while, but it's really hard to get everything across in the comments, and it's hard to interpret what other people are trying to say and feel, because it's only words and you're just reading them. So I just wanted to make it super clear that no matter how you train, that's what you like, that's what you enjoy, go ahead and do it. And I am not forcing anyone to do anything. I'm just suggesting stuff for athletes, and if you're a bodybuilder, good for you.